Welcome to the Heart of the Matter. My name is Omilola Oshikoya. Here's a fun fact. The earliest feature film made in Nigeria is the 1926 Palava, produced by Geoffrey Bacchus. The film was also the first to feature Nigerian actors in a speaking role. According to sources, Latola Films is one of the first indigenous production companies in Nigeria, and it started movie production in 1962. The Wedding Party 1 and 2 are the highest grossing films in Nigeria's cinema history, grossing almost ₦1 billion jointly. Nollywood is said to be Nigeria's second largest employer of labor and accounts for 1.42% of Nigeria's GDP. Today we're chatting with Zulu Oyibo, co-founder of Inblock Productions, producers of movies like the Toronto International Film Festival Selection, The Arbitration, and the Wedding Party films. She is the executive producer of the upcoming movie, Up North, starring Banky W. You don't want to miss this.
Hey, red shirt. Come. Come. Be a good lad, yeah? When you finish dropping your bags off, will you help me with mine, yeah? There's cash in it for you. 2K.
You see this guy right there, Yako?
Yeah.
He go help you. This guy go collect 1,000 naira only. Just give him 1,000 down for you. Gaskia. Go meet him. Go.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, what's all?
Hey, man, listen. Carry those bags inside for me. That's 1K now. And one more when you finish.
Welcome, Zulu, to the Heart of the Matter.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Fantastic. So let's dive right into it. So tell us about how you got into film.
How I got into film? So I would say I've always been, I love writing. I love stories, telling stories. And then I have this friend, Omotayo. And, sometime in 2010, 2011, thereabouts, she called me. She's like, oh, we should co-found something. Let's, start a company, a writing company, actually. And so together with Chinaza Onuzo, Damola, we came together and started Inkblot Productions. We started to write. And then as we were writing, we were like, let's try and produce something. So we started with a web series called Knock Knock. We produced that and released it in 2012. And then after that, we started doing feature films. So we did The Department in 2014, January. And yeah, it's been a lovely ride since then till now.
Fantastic. So as a successful woman in film industry, can you tell us a little bit about navigating gender politics in Nollywood? Have there been any challenges at all?
Personally, I don't have those challenges. I think, so long as you can do the work, you'll be hired. So long as you can do the work, we want you to be part of us. Because the thing is this, the industry right now is, run on passion. Okay. There's little you are getting back when you talk about financially.
But I just talked about how ₦1 billion, so the opportunities are there.
The opportunities are there. So the industry is growing. We're expanding. Things are changing. You can see the figures that, before the income from the cinemas used to be solely based on foreign movies. But now Nollywood movies are doing big things in the cinemas. People are going there to watch. They're excited. So the passion is driving us, but we're also very encouraged to continue doing what we're doing because we can see what the results, the returns are. So yeah.
Okay, so what would you say the film industry's role is in encouraging young people to be more involved in politics and social change, particularly in this season of transition in Nigeria?
That is for everybody. It's not just the film industry. We're all responsible for what our country becomes. And I feel like for the film industry particularly, probably because, we're in people's faces, we have the platform to send out messages, social change and all of that. So I would say the best thing we can do is to encourage people to vote. To just, that's your voice. Your vote is your voice. And you can't keep complaining about the things that are going wrong without, trying to do something about it. So that's...
So should we do more movies in that line, talking about,
So here's the thing with politics. I don't know that movies should actually delve into politics per se. I feel like, movies are for so many different things. Fun, I think, entertainment is the bottom line. And, to tell stories that are real to the society, to tell stories that are the dreams and the aspirations of the society, yes. But yeah, if you want to, you might as well, but, we all just have the responsibility to move our country forward by ourselves, and so...
So maybe we're talking about, the actors, the directors, producers like yourselves who have these big platforms, maybe using your voices to just talk about it more and just encourage, the youths.
Exactly. And we see a lot of actors doing that. The actors are they're the faces of Nollywood, really. We see a lot of actors doing that already. Banky W, for instance, an amazing actor. I mean, he came from music, but now he's in film and he's doing fantastic. He uses his voice to, talk to the youth, to tell them, to encourage them, to do something, to change, the situation of the country. And, there are a lot of other actors who do this. So I believe that, people are doing things, to try and change the narrative, to try and help us, grow. And yeah.
Fantastic. So which of your projects did you find most fulfilling?
So every single one I've done has been the most fulfilling till the next one comes along.
Let's talk about this. Yeah, let's talk about this new movie, Up
I
North.
would say Up North because...
Why?
Because we went to Bauchi to shoot for 3 weeks.
Wow.
It's a beautiful
Why
place.
Bauchi?
Why Bauchi? So we had the honor of being the governor of Bauchi State. He took our story to heart, so much so that he came on set and acted in the film. Yes. So there was that encouragement from that government. And so it was easy for us to choose that northern state out of, the rest of them. And besides that, Bauchi is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place.
Really?
Like, I can't wait
What are the
for you guys to see.
attractions in there?
Dubi Lake, oh my God. Oh my God, the rocks and the lakes. Then there's Yankari Games Reserve. There's Sumo Park. There's that's the town in Bauchi, beautiful place. They're just beautiful, beautiful places. And I hope we've captured enough for everyone to look at it and be like, oh my God, I have to go there, or I have to go to travel. People don't really travel within Nigeria. So that's one of the other things we want to use this film to do. Yes. Just expose us to the beauty. And hopefully that way we can all pick up, whatever it is we can do to help ourselves.
So hopefully this movie is going to promote tourism in Bauchi State.
In the north, in Nigeria.
In the northern Nigeria.
Yes.
Fantastic, So now we're going to move to the fun part of our chat. So I'm going to ask you completely random, rapid fire questions. And you say what comes to the top of your mind. So
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. I hope so.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
I would go to... I actually don't know.
Bauchi.
No, not Bauchi. Actually don't know.
Anywhere.
Anywhere in the world.
If you ask me, I'll say Australia.
Why?
It's far.
I don't like traveling. I
Oh,
don't like the
really?
trip, but I like, the experiences.
So where have you been?
that I
one
loved?
of your favorite places?
Oh, Mauritius.
Mauritius.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
I
I want to
really
go there.
loved it.
So what's your dream job?
My dream job is what I'm doing right now, actually. I really love it.
Are you a morning or a night person?
Night.
Your favorite hobby?
Eating.
Eating. Okay, what's your favorite food?
Fried yam.
Fried yam. And what?
Anything. Fried yam and fish.
Okay. And what's one thing that annoys you the most?
being slow. I don't have the patience for
Slow people.
slow people.
So Lagos gives you a buzz.
Yes,
because
yes.
people are
Actually,
not
yes.
slow
People are moving.
in
Yes.
Lagos. Fantastic. Love it. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, Zulu.
Thank you
So
so
can
much
you
for
tell us
having me.
about Up North? Where can we watch it? When is it coming out?
Up North is out on the 28th of December. All cinemas near you. You can go and watch. It's starring Banky W, Rahama Sadao, Michelle Dede, Kanayo, Ibrahim Suleiman, Rekia Atta, a lot of people from both Kannywood and Nollywood. So yes, it's going to be it's an
So
experience.
is it like comedy, drama? What kind
It's a coming of age movie, you know, so it's feel good. It's just a happy family movie. There's a lot to learn. So many themes, you know, women empowerment, there is love, there's friendship, there's family. You need to watch it.
I'm
You do.
excited already. Okay, so thank you, Zulu.
Thank you so much for having me.
Stick around, we'll be right back.
Moving on from that amazing conversation with Omlola and Nollywood executive producer Zulu, we are standing here with an amazing fashion designer, somebody who you will see me in a lot of his pieces over this season, Mr. Femy Toys. Femy, how are you doing now?
I'm good, Dipo. Thank you very much.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Yes. So we want to just go through kind of like your brand, go through the clothes. We want to talk about, you know, how you get into the process of making the stuff that you make, why you make some of the stuff that you make, and how we can reach you. And just so you guys know, fun fact, Femy was actually very instrumental in some of the costume stuff that I did for the Nollywood movie Banana Island Ghost. So he's actually a part of this Nollywood, you know, process. But anyways, let's talk first of all about the things you make. I see some kaftans, I see some suits here. So what exactly is the Femy Toy brand about?
Okay, the Femy Toys brand caters is the menswear brand that deals with suits and kaftans majorly.
Majorly, that's your
majorly,
vibe.
yeah.
Okay. And you seem like you do a range of things. So you have sort of like business, more business formal type suits. You have your tuxedos. You have some very interesting prints, and you like to show off your creative abilities with those kaftans. I like them very much. So what's the inspiration behind it? Do you do collection to collection?
Okay, yes. Basically, what I have here is a combination of like 4 different collections.
Okay.
You know, so it's me picking pieces from those collections for the purpose of this program.
Okay.
Yes. So.
All right. So what exactly is the process in actually making the collection from start to finish? You said 3-4 months.
Yeah, it takes about 3 to 4 months, depending on the designer and you know what kind of aesthetics you're trying to put out there.
Okay.
Some other designers could take a month. Some could take 6 months. But for me, you know, talking about my
process.
creativity, yes, me myself. So it takes me like 3 to 4 months to come up with a collection from start to finish.
And what does the process entail?
Has to do with, first and foremost, the aesthetics, the designs that you want to put out there. You know, you would consider so many factors. Your target market, your audience, how you want to sell it. Yes, and the returns you want on, you know, so you would actually have to study a particular trend and then work with that trend. Then after that, you know, you would probably have to set up a team consisting of the stylist, the makeup artist, the photographer, and of course the models. And
this is when you want to start taking photos. You want to do your sort of like a campaign, or
a
some
campaign.
kind of collection.
Yes,
kind
exactly.
Of like
lookbook.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. But one major question I have is, you see, in Nigeria, every man, and I think even women, have problems with tailors. One major issue that we have in this country is finding tailors that are consistent and will always deliver, you know, back to back. So how do you deal with tailors? Because you're looking at making multiple outfits. How do you deal with making sure that your tailors provide exactly what will represent the aesthetic of your brand?
Thank you very much. I think this has to do with management. Like if you understand your staff strength and the people you're working with, I don't think you should have any issues in terms of production. You should be able to, you know, manage, do a kind of division of labor, so everybody knows his or her own task or role is to play.
All right, so we just talked about your tailors, and I see that you said, you know, it's about management, and so you seem like you just have a good handle on it, because every single thing that you make looks like has great finishing and it's just properly well done. So great job with that.
Thank you very much, Tipo.
Yeah, so talking about, you know, the clothes, for me, the way I interpret style is about trying to show people's personalities through the clothes that they wear. And I wonder how, you know, do you think about that in the process of making the clothes, like dressing people for their personalities and showing their personalities?
Well, when I want to create a particular collection or I want to design a particular piece, you know, sometimes when you're shopping for these materials, you have intention of creating, you have a particular design you want to create, but I say to myself that these materials speak to me. You know, I could see this particular fabric and I intend making a gown out of it. But it speaks to me. I don't know for other people, but so it tells me, okay, do this particular thing with me. So sometimes I have to alter the design I have initially. Yes, so based on the fabric, sometimes this fabric tells you this is best what you should do. So then sometimes you want to experiment. Sometimes you probably want to create something androgynous. So you would just want to, you know, it's the good thing is you have the freedom to play around with these pieces and, you know, just try and come up with something good. Thank you.
And then speaking about personalities, right? So if you think about the movie industry, there's also characters and personalities that you see on screen. And you've dabbled into that a little bit. So how does it feel when you see like your pieces on different, you know, characters on the screen and seeing how, you know, they bring the outfits to life? How does that feel?
Oh, come on. It brings so much joy for me that, like, okay, I can see people wear Femy Toys. I can see people wear me, and, you know, that's just the height of it. When you see people wear your stuff and they appreciate what you do.
And it's an extension of who you are as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, let's get to the actual clothes. So tell me, what's your favorite? Because you have a range of things here, right? And I feel like I just want to take everything and go. So what is your favorite?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite one, because every piece is here. Like, I put in my sweat and blood.
I feel very connected to them.
Thank you very much. So everything means a lot to me. So they're my babies. You know,
Okay.
from
So just
powder
run me
wear.
through the different
Okay,
pieces.
I would start from this first one as well. This
Okay.
is like a white blazers made of
Very
jacquard.
white.
You know, yes.
Okay, okay.
More like ivory. So
And it's like
this
a
would be very good.
tuxedo
Yes, a tuxedo
style.
kind of yes, fit very well for a tuxedo, maybe like
Okay,
a
so what would
wedding
you-
or
a
something.
wedding? Okay,
Yes, I would
wedding.
rock this for a wedding.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And this is a kaftan that has
Okay.
very simple.
Nice. Is this velvet
Minimalist.
or-
Yes, this is
or-
velvet.
Velvet,
Yes.
okay, I like
so
that.
I just try to create something a little bit edgy, not the
Okay.
regular stuff like that. So
Okay,
yes, just simple like that. Yes. And of course, as you can see, this has this Isiago.
It's like an ode
yes.
to the Igbo culture.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
me trying to merge the Igbo culture with,
Something a little
urban
modern.
and
I
just
like
yeah.
that. I like that. Okay.
And this is playing with petals or something
Petals,
like that.
okay.
Yes, with still
So-
like a kaftan, very basic look.
From all these pieces, I see that you're really, deliberate about showing the average Nigerian African man in a very modern light, because you have all these nice additions that are very modern and sort of really nice. So that's
thank you.
interesting. What I want to say, I want to see this. This is
Oh, you want to
seems
see
really
this?
interesting. I like it.
Okay,
It's like a
I'll
nice
take this off for
floral
you. Yeah.
pattern.
So as you can see. So this is actually a jacquard as well too.
So
Black.
the name of fabric is jacquard.
Yes,
Jacquard,
this is jacquard. You can have a feel of
okay.
it.
And
Yeah.
satin lapel.
Yes, and it's satin lapel
Even
to
the
go with.
inner fabric is quite interesting. Very, very interesting.
Okay, thank
I
you,
like that.
Depo.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm really thinking about things I want to do. in my head, we'll talk about this after. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
It's a really nice fabric.
And this is a blue stripe double breasted.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is suitable for maybe like if you have a business meeting or something.
Okay.
Yes, so this would work very well for it.
So show me a little bit about this blue here.
Okay, this actually it's my new collection I am working on. It's not out yet, so.
Oh wow!
yes,
So you're giving us a little sneak peek.
yes,
I
I'm
like
giving it
that.
so this is more. I think I have another one of it in another color like this. So you
This
can
is,
see
I
they have
think, my
patterns.
favorite of everything
Yes.
you showed me so
So
far. Has like a nice.
It's me working
fun
with
tassel.
tassels. Yes, exactly.
Yes, element.
Just trying to create something different.
Something different. I love that. I love
Yes,
that.
thank you.
Okay. And then you have another two sort of like in the same.
Yes, these are
pattern,
also jacquards as well.
Okay.
Yes, very
Right, can
simple.
you see this?
Yeah,
Oh.
of course you can. You can see with the pants. Full
So again,
tuxedo
this is
look.
like a tuxedo wedding type look. and
Yes,
it has
yes,
like
yes.
the
Sometimes
satin
you could also make use of this for dinner.
for dinners. Okay.
Yes.
What about red carpet events? Yeah.
Of course,
Would you
you
say?
could pass
Yes,
for red
okay.
carpet events.
This is
And
quite interesting.
this looks like I don't know. This is life. I love this so much. It's
It already appeals to me.
It's a
Where would you wear
full-
this to?
well, this has this military feel. and
Yes,
stuff
yes,
like
I
that.
can see that. I can get
yeah,
that vibe.
sometimes you could just wear this on a jean. You just want to be
Okay. Something kind
casual,
of
maybe
semi-casual
like casual look, yes.
Okay. All right. And this is just oof. Weight. I can just feel the weight of it.
Yeah, this is you know. This is
gorgeous.
when maybe you want to go for an event and you want your pieces to announce your arrival.
I like that.
You know.
Tina,
Yeah, so
announce you before you even get
I can
there.
shout. You don't want to talk.
Can't
that kind of a
talk too
thing.
much.
Yes, so
I
that's what
love
this is
this.
all about.
Wow,
Yes.
fantastic. All right, Femi, thank you so much for showing us all of these amazing,
welcome.
amazing designs. But where can we reach you? If you want to snag up one of these amazing designs for ourselves, where can we reach you?
Social media platform,
Okay.
Instagram at Femy Toys. Femy is FEMYTOYS, not the I's. People make mistake with that.
FEMYTOYS.
Yes,
All
at
right.
Femy Toys.
Femy Toys.
Twitter, Facebook, still
Okay.
at Femy Toys.
And people can, DM you and stuff,
Yeah.
and you're pretty
Yes,
good with
yes.
that.
You could also
Okay.
make orders from my website,
And there's a number there as well. You
Yes,
can
yes,
call.
yes, yes.
Fantastic,
There's a
fantastic.
mobile number then. So
Awesome, awesome. I really, really love this. Thank you so much. Thank you so,
thank
so
you,
much.
Dick, for having me on this
Fantastic.
show.
Don't worry, we'll talk about which ones I want after. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
What's up, Daddy-O?
You will not be welcome in this house until you have completed your NYC in Bauchi.
This is not the kind of trip we want to remember. Okay. I'm kind of documenting my experiences.
What are you doing?
I want my fans to meet you.
You shouldn't have come. And I can't wait for the same breeze that blew you here to blow you back to where you belong to.
I don't understand what you're saying, but you need to get your finger out my face.
You cannot survive in Bauchi without me, Bob.
It's all just a part of his plan. If I don't go back with him, it's all gone.
What is wrong with you?
It's my life, and I'll live it as I see fit.
You don't control how I feel.
You're reposting papers.
And if I refuse?
The question is, will you?
Thank you so much for watching. That's all we have for this episode. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We are at HOTMTV on Instagram and Heart of the Matter on Facebook. Until next time, my name is Dikwaya Adeosi. Have a wonderful week.